Good morning, everybody. Me again. Just wanted to come to you guys really fast around our character development module for this month, guys, which is our good habits. And we like to say with good habits that good habits are hard to make but easy to live with, and bad habits are easy to make but hard to live with. Anyway, within this module, guys, good habits, we've been talking about 4 very specific things. Some of my favorites, of course. Number 1, self-discipline. Number 2, dinner before dessert. Number 3, taking responsibility. Love this one. And number 4, present focus. So anyway, a couple things really fast, guys. This is the week 3 video, so we'll be focusing on taking responsibility. I've been kind of hitting the heads hard and heavy with this one a lot, but there's 3 kind of sub-questions that you guys are going to find on the homeworks and whatnot that I would love for you guys to be able to go over with your kiddos. And so those 3 things. First of all, what does this mean? Taking responsibility. What does it mean? Number 2, what happens when you point the finger, right? Check it out. Check it out. You should know just by my representation here what I'm getting at. And then number 3, responsible kids grow up to be responsible adults, right? So anyway, what does it mean to take responsibility, guys? Man, you know, like I said, I've been hitting the kids super hard over this, guys, but the reality of the matter is, guys, responsibility is all up to you. You know, it truly is. It truly is all up to you. Good, bad, indifferent, whatever. Responsibility is on you, guys. Let's teach our children to do just that, right? The good or the bad, whatever. You have to own up to it, right? And I think we could all agree, you know, there have been times in our lives when we've, been more than willing to accept the responsibility for something that was positive. Not so much when things are not so positive. But the reality of the matter is, the more responsible we are, then the better off we're going to be. I've been asking in classes of late, you know, do you want to be successful? And most kids say yes. And then I asked them very quickly, you know, how are your grades in school? And not all of them said they had good grades. And then I said, then you don't want to be successful. And some of them, you know, kind of looked at me like I was crazy. It's all right. I get used to the crazy look. But the reality of the matter is just that. And even you guys, you adults that are watching this, right? How many of you really say you want to be successful and yet spend too much time doing stuff that isn't going to get you to your goals? I know I get that way. You know, I joke a lot about kind of like my diet and stuff. You know, most of you guys know I'm on a very restricted diet, some for health reasons, some for competition, but it's an interesting thing. You know, I love tacos and donuts like the next guy, but the reality of the matter is, it's my responsibility. If I'm going to be around, if I'm going to be healthy, if I'm going to stick around long enough to not only give your kids heck, but give their kids heck, then I'm going to have to be responsible. I have to own up to what it is I'm going to need to do to be around. See my kids grow up, see your kids grow up, torment their children when they come to my class. Anyway, just some little things, right, that I wanted to throw out there. But number 2, what happens when you point the fingers? Obviously, guys, anytime you start deflecting blame, then you aren't taking responsibility. Even worse, you're not going to improve, right? Part of improving any problem is recognizing the problem, addressing the problem, and addressing the problem as it is. You know, I can't address the problem as it is if I'm quick to throw it in somebody else's direction and say, oops, your ball never was in my hands, when in fact it was. I'm the one that's been pushing it around. So again, what happens when you point the finger? Something to talk to the kids about, maybe. And then, of course, my last one here, of course, responsible kids, guys, grow up to be responsible adults. Sign of the times, you know, I think every adult group of parents or whatever could say this as long as we've been on this earth. But the truth of the matter is, you know, we all know, folks. I know I have plenty of friends that have done amazing things in their life. Some of them super responsible, some of them aren't. And some of them I still shake my head at. Hey, I'm 45. I'll be 46 this year. So it's kind of interesting that some of my friends have made it as far as their 40s and they still have no freaking clue on how to be responsible. But that's okay. Everybody's got a life to live, and I wish them the best. I know what I want to do with mine, and I can be friendly, but I'm not going to let somebody else's lack of preparation be an emergency in my life. I'm going to keep trucking. I'm going to keep moving forward. You like that keep trucking line? It's an old Oklahoma saying. Anyway, guys, have a beautiful day. Remember, we are on good habits, right? Again, good habits, hard to make, easy to live with. Bad habits, easy to make, hard to live with. What are the 4 focuses of this module? Self-discipline, dinner before dessert, this week, week 3, taking responsibility, and week 4, present focus. Guys, I hope you liked this message. If you did, please find somebody you think could benefit from it, share it with them, and of course, please do us a favor, guys, if you love what we're doing. Tag us on your social media stuff. Check in when you come to the school. Share our website, guys, otomimartialarts.com. We'd love for you to let your friends know about us, and maybe they'll decide to come with you to class. Check us out. See if they like us. Who knows? Maybe they'll stay. Our family will grow. Have a great day, guys. See you on the mats.